What up, peeps? Welcome to today's vlog. It is 12:47 and I'm here by myself today. Unfortunately, Josh is feeling a little under the weather. He called me and he's like, hey man, I'm not gonna make it in, which, perfectly fine, of course. And then Abby is hanging out with her mom today. They're gonna be going to the gym and stuff. And I'm gonna answer that phone call and get right back to you. All right, so that phone call, since it was on vlog, I might as well tell you, the guy's bringing in a wireless Logitech original Xbox controller with the receiver, and then also Tony Hawk's Underground 2 for PS2 and the Halo 2 multiplayer map pack for original Xbox. He had a few other things, but just like Halo 2, Counter-Strike, just like some cheaper Xbox titles that we really just don't need. It's kind of hot in here. Thermostat says 67, but I have my jacket on. It feels hotter. But yeah, it's almost 1 o'clock already. As soon as I flipped the light on, there was a guy waiting outside in his truck, and he immediately came in. And then since then, the store has not been empty, so I haven't had a chance to start the vlog until now. I also haven't had a chance to edit yesterday's vlog, which I got to do, and also eat something. But the guy that was waiting out there when I got here, he traded in 2 games, which he bought from here, but he was trading them back in. Just these 2, nothing special. He comes in and he buys PS3 games like every couple weeks or so, and they're always like, more inexpensive titles. He takes them home, he beats them, he trades them back in for a couple bucks, and then picks up, 1 or 2 more. And then one other trade here, kind of crazy. This is, well, here's the controller. It's the Star Wars Battlefront PS4 Pro 1 terabyte system. Here it is. And we tested it out on the Wii U kiosk, because the only other TV in here with HDMI is in the back, and there was like 5 customers in here. I couldn't just go into the back to test the system for 10 minutes. So we opened up the Wii U kiosk and hooked the PS4 up to that. Got it all tested out, put a disc in. He had it connected to the Wi-Fi on his phone, so it did the update fairly quickly. And then we were able to load the game up, so it works and everything. He took it to GameStop, and he said they offered him like $185. It says $160 on their website, but I think they're doing like some sort of bonus promotion right now or whatever. I gave him $5 more. I gave him $190 for it, and it looks like they're going for about $320, $330, so should be a quick sale. Okay. I like to joke a lot that the game store is haunted, but I was just sitting back here at my desk watching some Glenn Plant, and the light here in the hallway just came on by itself, and it's on a motion detector. There's nobody in the store except for me, and this just came on by itself. This is the motion detector right here. If I press the button, light goes off. It was just like this, and it might not do this as I just turned it off, but if I turn it back on, that's what just happened. I joke with Abby that the game store is haunted, but some things happen in here that just cannot be explained, like that light coming on by itself right now. Just opened up a package that the mailman dropped off. We got a bunch of box protectors and bags and stuff here. I order these from videogameboxprotectors.com. We have bags for manuals. We have a bunch of manuals that we sell here, so we need those. These are CD bags, so you can put these on like PS1, Dreamcast games, whatever. 3DS games fit in there. I usually use these on like my sealed games at home. These ones are for DVD, same thing as these, but DVD size. And then we have some Game Boy box protectors, SNES and N64 are the same. I guess Jaguar is the same as well. And then some NES ones as well. I just put one on, this Perfect Dark that I brought in today. I love these things, and I ordered some extras here. Like, we don't need all these for the store, but I needed some for myself, and the more you buy, the cheaper they are, like, per item. So I just made one big order, and so I am taking some of these home. I need to get my N64 collection all boxed up like this because I have so many Super Nintendo games that are worth more than the N64, and I wanted to protect those, so I've been focusing on putting all my protectors on the Super Nintendo stuff, and in some cases I've been taking them off of my N64 games to put on the Super Nintendo, so I need some of these to finish up my stuff at home. Here's a Game Boy one that I'm going to pull all these Game Boy games down and put them on because none of them have it. As you can see, we've been using sticky notes and putting the price tags on there, but these just make it so much easier, so I'm going to do that right now. Somebody asked to see the Super Nintendo and N64 games that we have in the store here, so I did this kind of recently, but I'm just going to go through real quick. Some things have changed, of course, but I'll just go through these. You guys can pause if you need to. There's a top shelf, that's all the really, really good stuff. We got some Super Game Boys, and then we have these here. A couple repros, like the Sailor Moon. It's an English reproduction. But we don't carry repros of games that were released in North America. So, there's the rest of those. And then we have all of these here. I'm going to turn the camera sideways so you can actually read them, but we're going to go through these fairly quickly. So pause if you need to. Not really much for me to talk about when I'm filming this, so if you guys aren't interested in this, you can of course skip this part of the video. But, you know, someone did ask, and if one person is asking, then there's 10 people who are interested, so figured I would show you guys. And like I said before, if you guys ever see anything that you're interested in the videos and you want to buy it, just contact me on Facebook or Instagram. We can always ship. As long as you're willing to pay with PayPal, as long as you're willing to cover the shipping cost, and preferably if you guys can pay with, you know, friends and family or gift payment or whatever, so there's no fees, or just pay like, it's like 2.9% plus 30 cents is what PayPal takes. It just I can't make less than I would selling it in the store, because then at that point, there's no point in me spending the extra time and effort to ship things if I'm going to make less money than just selling it here. So, PayPal fees suck, but, I mean, hopefully if you're buying from me, hopefully you trust me enough to ship the items and you don't need to worry about me trying to rip you off or whatever. Because obviously I'm not going to do that. That'd be incredibly stupid. But coming towards the end of the Super Nintendo games here. And this is kind of a long clip already, so I'll probably show you guys N64 later. Well, no, I'll show it to you right now. There's not that many. It won't take as long. But we have glass case stuff here. Kind of cleaned out right now from, you know, Christmas still. And then these ones here are like some of the more uncommon titles that are not Mario, Zelda type stuff, but they're also not like $2 games. Nothing crazy rare, but, you know. And then this shelf here are like mostly not sports titles, just like, you know, random stuff. And then the bottom here is mostly sports games, but a couple racing games and stuff. But yeah, we're always looking to buy too, so like I said before, if you guys have anything that you are looking to sell, just get in contact with me and we can work something out. Got 2 trade-ins here to show you guys. First up is a Crash Bandicoot, just a back case and disc. And then we also got this little Super Nintendo bundle here. Got the system. It's in pretty decent shape. I had to open it up. There was like a polished rock floating around on the inside and some, you know, dust and all that. It came with a controller, but there was some plastic rattling around in that. I tested it and it worked, but the power and start buttons need to be pushed really hard, so it needed to be cleaned. But when I opened it, there was like, it had like burned on the inside. Like it like melted some of the plastic off. That's what was rattling around. So I put it in this bag here, which I'm gonna give to Richard to look at, but let's see if I can show you guys. Yeah, look at that. It like burned off right there. So I'm not gonna sell that. Unfortunately, didn't realize that till after I bought it, but no cables. They might bring them back tonight, maybe tomorrow. And then we got this little stack of games. Whoops. There's really nothing super special in here. These are the same people that have traded some stuff in the past few days. So they've already brought me like all the really, really good stuff. But I mean, Star Fox, F-Zero, the Simpsons one, they're not terrible. Some of the sports games are dirt cheap though, but those are the trades so far today. It is now 6:11, and I'm starving, so I'm gonna eat the sandwich that I made for myself last night. That sounded kind of weird. I got up last night and made 2 sandwiches. I ate one last night, put the other one in a bag, and put it in the fridge, so I brought that with me today. That's what I'm gonna eat right now. Got one more trade here to show you guys. It is 7:39 p.m., so there's still a little bit of time left. We might get some more stuff, but got the N64 here. I've opened it up because the reset button was stuck, so I still have to clean that out, but there's that. There's also these 2. They came with 3 power cables, 1 AV cable, and then 1 official Nintendo brand S-Video cable, which those are pretty uncommon. There was only 1 lid and no jumper packs, no controllers, and then there were some games. Here they are. There's a memory card, and then Quake, Star Wars Racer, Jet Force Gemini, and Mission Impossible. The guy, he brought them in, and he thought that they were broken. Well, this one does have some damage right here. But he thought they were broken because they would turn on, but they wouldn't load up any games. And then he's like, well, maybe you can test them out with your cables and see if it's one of the cables or something. And turned out that he didn't have any jumper packs in them, so of course they won't load up without that. So I popped the jumper pack in. They all 3 of them fired up. So he wanted to get rid of them anyway, but I was only going to be offering like $5 each if they're broken, because, you know, if Richard can't fix them, then it's just a waste of money. But we got them all working, so 3 N64s that we can definitely use. People have been asking for them. We're down to having 1 in stock, and this is what we have left. There's 4 more here. Then we have our 1 display unit 1, which is out there. And so we got 3 more, which is super awesome. Heading home now, guys. Store is closed. I'm going to stop at Fred Meyer to try to buy some firewood. We have a fireplace at home, of course, and it's getting a little bit colder, so I'm going to try and see if I can get some wood on the way home. And then a bunch of packages were delivered today, so I'm going to, you know, open those up and show you guys what's in them when I get home. I'm not going to unbox them on camera, but I will show you what's in there. I just know that there's a lot of them, and it's mostly just cartridges for the store that we need, so it's not going to be too exciting to open them on camera, but I will show you guys what's in there. So let's head home now. All right, guys, I'm home now, and I have all the packages opened. One of them was my passport, which is super cool. That came extremely fast. They said expedited was 2 to 4 weeks, and that came in like a week and a half or some 2 weeks, whatever it was. That was really fast, but I'm going to go through and show you guys what we have here. This is all stuff for the store. We have a Mario Kart 64 and a Mario Party 2. Then this is kind of a weird one. This is not a game I would normally buy, but I saw it. It was just a newly listed buy it now with a best offer. I made an offer which they accepted. That is Kickle Cubicle. We've had a couple copies in the store so far that we've sold for about 20. I think this one was like 12 bucks shipped after the shipping cost. And then these 4 games came from one seller. We have Kirby 64, Mario Kart, Rampage 2, and Perfect Dark. And they accepted best offers on all of those, and they were able to combine shipping and all that for me. And then, well, One of them, unfortunately, is a bootleg, and whatever photo they posted was definitely not this, because I would have been able to tell, but it's a fake Mario Kart 64. I mean, it's just completely obvious that that's fake. And then there was one other fake game that came in this bundle. I bought this. It's an N64 with both cables, 2 third-party controllers, and then it came with Donkey Kong, but no expansion pack, which was kind of weird. Lego Racers, Banjo-Tooie, Mortal Kombat 4, a pretty beat-up Wave Race, Bugs Life, Off-Road Challenge, Cruisin' USA, and Toy Story 2, and then a bootleg Super Mario 64. This one obviously is fake as well. It was completely obvious as soon as I felt the plastic. It feels fake. So I'm going to contact both of the sellers for for this bundle and then the fake Mario Kart, and see what we can do. I would prefer to get a partial refund for the Mario and keep the rest of it, because the rest is good to go, and we need Banjo-Tooie for the store. The Mario Kart, of course, I'll just, I'll return it, or, maybe they have another one they can send me, I don't know, but definitely 2 bootlegs right there. Really stupid, but that's everything that came in the mail. So I'm going to go ahead and end the vlog here, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Abby made some food. What are we having, Abby?
Chicken.
We're having chicken. Anything else?
And other stuff.
What's the other stuff?
I don't know. Why are you putting me on the spot?
Well, you do know. You made it.
Potatoes and carrots for you.
Potatoes and carrots for me. Abby can't have potatoes. And then chicken. Is it the lemon pepper chicken or whatever? It's the chicken we bought the other day from Winco. But that's going to be it, guys. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to smack the like button, leave a comment down below, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys again tomorrow.